let's get something clear. We, all three of us, did not have a relationship.
Well, ever since we started talking to each other,
True.
we did not have a relationship
And
with a guy.
it wasn't because we became friends. It just happened that way.
Yeah.
But it's not that we didn't have a relationship. We did talk.
Yeah, we did talk to guys. We've had like things with guys, but we never had like a serious like committed like boyfriend girlfriend relationship.
And it's not like it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing
It's
because
not a bad thing.
you have so many other things to worry about besides a relationship.
Freshman year, I always picture freshmen. You guys are excited, It's like upperclassmen and like wow, like all these cute people that you haven't seen before. That all these cute people, cute girls, cute guys that you guys haven't seen before because they went to different middle schools. And you're so eager. You have to get in a relationship. You have to have a date to homecoming.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have a date to like this dance or the rally or whatever or
The rally.
no, like football games. Like you know what I mean. So but in reality, you don't. Like you really don't have to have a date to homecoming. Like, you don't have to have a date, or you don't need anyone to go to football games, but you can go with friends. But as freshmen, don't always, just because a senior, let's pretend like just because a senior is talking to you and they make you feel all these things, like they make you feel really nice, like they drive you anywhere because they like damn seniors, like with their nice cars and stuff like that, like they drive super loud. No, because it's like literally like this is from experience, like just because he's a senior and just because he can drive doesn't mean he's shit.
Well, it really depends who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to also know
You're just
that
talking about that one person.
Shout out to you. Freshman, you need to know as freshmen that if a senior is 18, that it is not legal to be in a relationship with them. I'm telling you this because I have a friend that was 14 and was talking to an 18-year-old girl that was in a relationship, and she kept telling him that we should hook up, we should do this, I always want you, blah blah. And at this point he thought that he was hot shit and that he was gonna have sex with this girl, and it's like at that point it's illegal. Like don't take it as like, oh my god, she's trying to get me, like holy shit, like this is so cool. No, if it got to that point where she was going to have sex with my friend, it's illegal. You're going to get in trouble. I would have told someone because it was at the same time she was in a relationship too, and with a relationship with the guy that she was in like for 2.5 years. Like she was about to ruin her relationship and herself. So it's one of those things where you need to know that that's not good. That's not cool. Mm-hmm. It is not cool to be in a relationship with someone that's a senior in a relationship, 18, and you're 14. That's weird and that's not cool. So that's one thing.
Yeah.
And when it comes to if you do date a senior, know that they might change by the time they go off to college. Because distance does make a difference.
Regarding seniors, like for me personally, like when I was a freshman and I knew the senior liked me, I got so like I didn't even think he was cute, but I got so blinded by the fact that he was a senior that I was just like, wait, I think I like you. And then I realized like afterwards, I was like, what the fuck? Like what? So don't get blinded by the fact that like an older person likes you, because I don't know, it's just not. You just need to know yourself and know that this ain't the deal.
This is not the deal.
Yeah.
There's also your friends in relationships. Okay,
do you want to go first?
Yeah, go first, because my friends have not been.
Okay, all my friends are hoes and
No.
You know who you are.
you know who you are.
No.
Let's see, I don't even know who to start off with. It's one of those things that's like, you need to know, like, well, first of all, if it's your friend that's in a relationship, you need to know, like, how to get the point across that you still exist and that you are still their friend. Because once they're in a relationship, sometimes they tend to like shut other people out and just be with the person they're with, and that's like rude as fuck. So you need to be able to be like, if that person is worth your time, you need to tell them like, hey, like, when are we gonna hang out? All you do is hang out with so and so, and like, that's cool too, but like, what about me? And also, like, you need to also know how to be supportive as well, because there's gonna be times where they're gonna be crying to you about their problems, and you're gonna be like, wait, I don't even give a fuck about this loser. Like, what? And then, like, you need to know how to deal with them and realize that even though, like, you may not be going through the same thing, you will need to be there for them for that type of situation as well.
If you're the one in the relationship and you have your friends, like, if you're dating a friend that used to be in your friend group, just don't make it awkward.
I have one, like, if you see that your friend's, like, your friend's boyfriend or girlfriend is, like, not good for them, like, don't be afraid to, like, call it out. I feel like, you know, just, like,
If you're a true friend.
yeah, if you're a true friend, like, you know, if you think your friend is changing and they're changing negatively, like, you know, not caring or all those other things, make sure to remind them, like, hey, like, get your shit together.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, your life does not revolve around your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Like, you know, you need to stay.
Don't be whipped.
Yeah,
Tell them to not be whipped.
yeah, like, you need to stay in school and you need to, like, get good grades. You want to go off to college and you don't even know if you guys are gonna get married. Like, so pretty much that. Like, to be honest,
if you just tell them how you feel about it because you care about them, they won't hate you. Just, like, make sure they know that it's because you care about them, and make sure they know that it's like you get your point across about, like, why, because you can't just be like, I don't like them. You have to say, like, why and, like, what makes you feel that way.
But when they're in that relationship, you still gotta support them.
Yeah. Okay, for me, I'll start off.
Okay.
So going into freshman year, I thought, like, guys, I just thought it was all a game.
It is a game.
I was just like, this is a game, and I'm gonna, like, I just need to play it right, and I'm gonna get that boy.
And get that dick.
And, like, also, like, I guess freshman, sophomore year, too, like, I was also, like, I made up, like, missions, like, get this boy's dick and stuff like that.
Oh
like,
my
I'd be
God.
like, okay, day 1, I'm gonna talk to him. Day 2, we're gonna, like, talk some more. And day 3, I'm gonna find out his interests and stuff like that.
What?
you did. Why is it all coming out
I
now?
cared a little bit too much. And I just wanted to say that is not how you talk to guys. And really, the best thing to do is just be friends with everyone without the intention of being like, oh, I want that dick, you know, like, you can just be friends with everyone
yourself.
and be yourself. Yeah.
So everything is a game, but then at the same time you need to know that it's not a game to at the end point of I just want to be his girlfriend. No, it's to that point where you gotta say I want to be his friend, and I want him to be my best friend, and then my best guy friend to be my best boyfriend. Like, that's how you need to approach it.
I feel like your boyfriend or, you know, your significant other should always be your best friend first. So they see you at your worst and they see you at your best. So then they can handle you at your best and your worst. So then, you know, when they're your boyfriend or they're your girlfriend, then, you know, they know how to deal with you, and they're not gonna just leave you after 1 month because they see you sobbing or, you know, or anything like that. To
Just
be
you
honest.
ugly crying.
Yeah, just
like
like you ugly crying like Kim Kardashian or anything like that. So, you know, just remember that, like, everything happens when you least expect it. And
Yes.
so if you find someone, you know, just out of the blue, then approach it cautiously. Don't dive in.
Don't get freaked out if all of a sudden your friend is bi.
Yeah, okay, be open-minded. I know, well, this is a new age, so everyone's starting to think differently.
Yeah.
But if your friend comes to you and they're like, this is the first time I'm ever telling anyone, I'm actually lesbian, or I'm actually gay.
Yeah.
Just hug them. They need that support, and because they don't have that support probably somewhere else. At home or with your other friends or anything. So you need to give them that support yourself, and you know, if they tell you that, you know, it's actually been like a year and I actually like you, and you get freaked out by that, it's okay. Like, just say, hey, I don't go that way, but I still like you as a friend.
Also, if you're in that position, don't be afraid to tell your friends too, because more than likely they will accept you for who you are. If they're friends with you now, why wouldn't they be friends with you later?
After they find out something.
Yeah.
And if they drop you and they
Yeah,
don't want
like,
to be
who gives
friends
a
with you, then
fuck?
they're not worth it. They're, you know, find other
You can always
friends.
find other friends.
Yeah, find other friends
I
that
know
will
that's,
accept
like,
you for who you are.
It's so easy to say too, though, and like.
And because
say,
we
like,
have
find new
obviously
friends.
haven't done that, but
Yeah.
it's not.
It's
not
not
gonna
the
hurt.
end of the world.
Yeah, it's
like
like
yeah.
you can find other friends. It might take a while, or it might even be really
It
fast.
might hurt
Mhm.
you.
And it might hurt you that you have to drop your friends that you've been friends with for like 5 years, but you need to better yourself and you need to be healthy yourself, and that's the only way you can be mentally healthy, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to be happiest by yourself before you can even be happy with anyone else.
And if you know, if you accept yourself and they don't accept you, then
Like,
Just-
peace out. It's high school. Who gives a fuck?
yeah, just like as long as you accept yourself, then you'll find someone that will accept you.